team that had Hail Mary pass. And that game categorically proved... God damn it, game. Why would you give me lizard men at like 400 team value higher than me? The good thing is, at least we get to buy Morg, maybe. Or we could go... Actually, rather than buying Morg... Oh yeah, we have... Is this ad? Do we have cheap star players? We do. We have cheap star players. We can get Morg for 380. It's a choice between Morg or Griff and a bribe. Griff normally does some work for us. Wizard is not great. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go Wizard. I might go Griff and a bribe actually. And see if we can get our dirty player to do some work. Let's do it that way. Let's go Griff and a bribe. Zug is good. Zug is good. Honestly, though, the thing is, like, Griff normally does some work. Griff's really good, especially because we have a reasonably good thrower. We do need someone to counter the Crocs, but unfortunately, unless we went Mercenary Ogre and then you need to. Oh yeah, no, I was cancelling it and then going back again and cancelling it. I just forgot to do it. Like, there's only so many times I can cancel it before I just get bored of cancelling it. And we won the last one, so everyone that was continued to bet on my winning streak.
The lizard men have deigned to leave.
Let's see. Oh, he's got a Bloxigor as well. Damn you. He's got Sidestep on a Saurus. Okay. I don't like the look of this. He's got block on all but one of his Saurus. And he's got block on his Crocs. And he's got Mighty Blow on a Saurus. And he's got a Strength 3 Skink. Oh, double sure hands. Sprint. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Don't like the look of this. Things may go badly for us. We'll see. We'll see. The good thing is, there's a hotkey for that. A hotkey for what? For the skills and stuff. Yeah, you can press Control, and you get this. The good thing is we have one Strength 4 Blitzer, and we have Griff, and we also have a Dauntless Blitzer. So we can kind of deal with the odd Saurus here and there, maybe. Yeah, it is. It's really good. It's really good. A really bad lizard team. Why is it bad? He's got block on the Crocs, a bunch more block on the Saurus, and a Strength 3 Skink. Why is that bad? This is a good lizard man team. I don't know. I feel like he's made fairly sensible choices with his level ups. Jump up is weird. I don't know. I mean, I actually like jump up. I feel like if you get the opportunity to get jump up early, and then I'm assuming his plan is to now go Mighty Blow piling on. I mean, yeah, the jump up is a little weird, but it doesn't, like, his team's not bad. That's all I'm saying. Seems a little bit excessive to say it's a bad lizard man team. We played against the 4 Strength Skink once. It was, yeah, I can imagine. That's like free ball carrier blitzes all day. Hold up. I could have sworn that we were defending. Why am I so senile? Well, never mind, game. Catch skink, strength skink. Strength on a skink is awesome, firstly. Strength on a skink is amazing. The catch on this one, maybe you wouldn't go catch, but I don't think it necessarily makes you... The catch is weird. The catch is weird, but the strength is awesome. I've kind of balls this up. Because I thought whatever. I thought we were doesn't matter. I thought we were thingying. I thought we were defending, which is weird. Why did I think we were defending?
I often wondered who would win in a fight between you and Morgan Thorg.
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, Jump. Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled. The more the merrier.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Strength skink is a double price skink. Yeah, but a strength skink is a strength 3 guy with a ton of movement that can.
They shot that ball out of their hand like a
Alright, let me just sort this
cannonball
out.
from a lead belt.
A strength 3 skink is a skink with a ton of guy that can one die splits ball carries from a mile away. Like, I don't know. I think strength on a skink is really, really good. I love strength on a skink. Especially early strength on a skink. Strength plus strength and then wrestle and strip ball is amazing. So...
The attacker has an assist. These guys can't. That wouldn't have happened in Payport. Thesaurus, they hit hard.
Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting tea like this.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, they do only get general skills on doubles. Like, honestly, if you feel like strength on the skink is really bad and you don't like it, then fair enough. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just saying that I love it. I think a strength 3 skink is amazing. I've played with strength 3 skinks on our Lizardmen team, and our strength 3 skink did so much work and just opens up some possibilities that you don't otherwise have. You know, being able to one die splits a ball carrier if needed. You know, get round the back of people. Being able to send the skink downfield with the ball and him have to bring 2 people to get a 2 dice block is also amazing. So I don't know. I feel like the strength 3 skink is really good. I've always liked it.
Unity is strength.
Okay, it's done. We can live with that.
More than 20 swords.
Just
Cut
down,
from
put
Slam
some,
of
hold
Beck.
up.
When the match was over, the
he
elf team
was
was
God, they both got stunned. That's kind of annoying, but yes.
We may see that player later, if they wait. A block made out of desperation, no doubt. But this time it worked.
That would be a good spot to put this guy. Okay, let's do this. Not ideal, but...
They switched possession of the ball. Always risky.
Sidestep on a Saurus. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily have gone sidestep on a Saurus, but sidestep on a Saurus is a bit... It's one of them things that it's crap at the moment, but when he eventually gets block, like, it can actually... It's not something you'd necessarily pick first, but I don't hate it. Like, it can be a good piece. It's just going to take a while to get to where he needs to get to where he wants to go with it. Like, if he ends up going like block, tackle, diving... Or not diving tackle, but like block tackle or something. Ah...
Yep, I reckon that's what he'd say if he could talk. Ah, good old block to start the match. Ah, I love it.
Imagine this team with Mighty Blow and Guard and every Saurus. Yeah, I'm not like I don't disagree that you could build the team the same way that everyone builds every other Lizard Man team from now until the end of time, and it would be better than this one. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, everyone seems to have the opinion that just because people don't build the same Lizard Man team that everyone builds all the time forever, then it's suddenly a bad team. It's not bad. It's just different. And maybe I would if someone would have said it's not necessarily the optimal way to do it, then fair enough. I'm not going to disagree with you. But automatically, like, oh, team's bad because it's not the exact same team that everyone builds all the time. I kind of dislike that. I think, yeah, I mean, people saying like, "Oh, I would have replaced this skill with a different skill or done it a different way." Yeah, I don't disagree, but I just don't agree that it automatically makes the team bad. It just makes them different. Like nothing. It's not like he took Hail Mary pass on a Saurus or anything like that. You know what I mean? Exactly. Plays Chaos passing game. Lupac, I'm pretty sure Lupac had a Chaos team at one point that had like an Agi 4 Chaos Warrior with like strong arm and like he used to throw the ball around all the time. Like, Yeah, I just say... I'm not... You would not be saying his team was bad, but you got 400k inducements and that makes his team bad.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Yeah, but that's... I don't... Yeah, see, I don't... So are you saying that... So are you saying he's bad because he's playing... Now you seem to be saying... First of all, you gave me the impression that his team was bad because of the skills he built. Now you seem to be giving me the impression that his team's bad because he's playing lizard men at too high of a team value. Is that what you're saying? That he should have trimmed his team value before now or something? I don't know. Where is tackle guy? There you are, good sir.
That's it. Get in their face. That's it. Force them back and then pow.
What I was saying is that the team is bad. Yeah, well, okay, all right, fair enough. If your thing is the team's just bad, that's it. Then so be it. Each to their own, man.
He'll get an assist now. Listen.
To not give a... Yeah, but so basically, right, again, we're back to the team's bad because it's not built the exact same way that everyone builds every Lizard Man team, and it's not the supposed optimum way to build Lizard Men. Right, okay, fair enough. What you're basically saying is, oh, he hasn't taken skills, the exact skills which make his team optimal at a specific team value, blah, 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 as always. Where do I want to go?
You know, I may actually say something witty and insightful soon. I'm just waiting for the players and the coach to do something.
I can't really even take 2 dice blocks of the Crocs because...
Interesting.
Oh yeah, no, like I don't, like I kind of understand. My definition of a bad team. Well, my definition of a bad team would be a team that has a bunch of useless skills which serve no purpose. Right, you're literally saying your definition of bad is inferior, which are 2 completely different words. You can't say my definition of this one word is another word. Like, they mean 2 different things. They mean 2 completely different things. And you are also talking about inferior to a theoretical perfect Lizard Man team. You're like, all you seem to be saying is there is a way you should build Lizard Men teams, and anything other than that is bad, which I don't agree with. I think that there's a way to build a perfectly optimal Lizard Men team, and then there's a bunch of other things you can do for fun, and then and then below that there's a bunch of useless skills that you could take which would make a bad team. Like that. That's the way I look at it.
Is that a fact, Bob? What?
Well,
like again, I'm not like you seem to be saying that it's a combination of his skills and his team value which make his team bad, and that I just flat out don't agree with. Like, I would definitely agree that it's not the same Lizard Man team build that you see a lot of, and I definitely do agree it's not necessarily the way I would have done it. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like his team's bad. You are not saying that.
Moved right
Yeah,
next to
I
a
just
team.
don't. I don't get it. Then I just don't get.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like his team's got a purpose. Like, I feel like he's taken all the skills he's taken for a reason, and none of them are useless. Like, again, I don't take catches on the skinks, but I've seen people take catch on skinks. God damn it. These goddamn skinks. Oh, I don't even know why I did it.
Very fragile.
I hate playing against lizard men. The skinks are goddamn invincible. I shouldn't have done that reroll. But I spend so often hitting skinks and then never ever falling over. It's getting on my nerves. Because I took 4 dice at another skink and it didn't work out. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to need Griff to do some magic. Maybe. Almost certainly. But yeah, no, we're back to the whole TV bloat thing. Just gets on my nerves. It's yeah, this kind of what Miras is saying. Like, if you count TV bloat as bad, then I don't know.
They may be fast, but once you grab these bozos, you can usually strangle them easily enough.
We are in a pickle here. Kinda.
This is going to be decisive.
Kinda screwed the pooch a little.
Oh, look at that little snotling attacking the troll.
That makes no sense to me, what you're saying now about the coaches and the cheerleaders. Yeah, I don't know, like that just seems like a tangent for I really don't get that. Right. Have I got 1 dice? I do.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Yeah, the thing, the TV bloat thing is always the argument that, like, I don't understand the TV bloat argument, because the whole point of TV bloat is that if you're worried about TV bloat, then any skills that take your team over a theoretical specific team value is bloat, in your opinion, which would then make a team bad. I just don't. Bugger, what am I going to do here? $67.
Moved right next to a teammate.
Like, don't get me. I get where you're coming from. That you think the skills are bad or whatever. TV blow. I just don't agree. I suppose it's the easiest way to put it, to sort it out. Like, I don't think that. I certainly don't. I certainly think the skills he's taking is not like. The skills he's taking are maybe not the way that I would do it, or not the way that you would do it, or whatever. You know, it just. Everyone's always saying, oh, you know, TV bloat this, TV bloat that, blah blah blah. But if you're talking about TV bloat, then you know any set of skills which is not perfectly optimal that takes your team value over the optimal team value is bloat, as people like to call it. But use the might of Hail Mary pass. I will do if I get the ball. Why did he go?
The fight is about to happen.
Oh, he blitzed out that way. Okay. That's kind of. No, that's not. Well, it's sort of alright. We can't use Hail Mary pass anymore. Problem is, he's just got so many skinks around now. Like, this all comes from the double, the re-roll on the skink with the double skull.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
What are we going to need to do here? Yeah, the sure hands guy probably picks up the ball and scores here, which sucks, but we can. Who did we get injured? Dirty player guy. Oh, I'm surprised. Well, I'm kind of not surprised. I thought he would have picked it up with the sure hands guy, but he didn't. Never mind. If the team gives an opponent 400k in inducements and has nothing to show for it, it means it's bad. Right, but you do understand that that sentence itself makes no sense. There is absolutely no way for you to give another team 400k in inducements and have nothing to show for it. In order to give a team 400k in inducements, you would have to have some skills. So that sentence on its own, in itself, makes no sense. Which is why I'm struggling to understand your point. I do not understand. If what you are trying to say is that the skills he has on his team are not worth the team value, then we're back to the original point of every time everyone's got this theoretical idea of what's worth it and the optimum way to build a team, which I'm not disagreeing with, but what I am saying is just because someone doesn't do that, it doesn't make their team bad. Like, what I'm saying is it doesn't go good team, like optimal team, everything else is bad. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's a good team, and then there's a bunch of other ways you could build a team, which are like, oh, okay, fair enough, I wouldn't have done it that way. And then way below that, there's a way that you build a team which has Hail Mary pass and a bunch of swords, which is bad. If that makes any sense.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Oh, I can't be sorry, Bob. You caught me polishing my teeth.
Why are you polishing your fangs, Jim?
Since we are now zapped across the old world in high destiny cabal vision, the viewers can...
You know what? What you want to say his team's not optimal. You want to say his team's not ideal. You want to say you wouldn't have done it that way. Fine. I've got no disagreement whatsoever. Like,
so I'm not going to talk about it again.
but if you think if you think his team's bad, then we basically just disagree on that because I don't think it's bad. Like that's all. You have a dodge plus strength orc blitzer, and you're not sure where to take him skill wise. After dodge and plus strength, I don't know. Tackle, I don't know. No, I don't know which way you go with that.
This is going to be decisive.
I mean, maybe tackle. It depends what else you've got on your team.
Went down like a sack of snortling unmentionables.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Eldin. That pretty much sums it up. You know, like I said before, I don't think.
Come on, guys, together. Watch this. Unless you wind these players up, there's no stopping them.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Pretty much. That is pretty much what I was getting at. It's a shame that we couldn't make that work.
Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches. Not so much a pylon as a
Got a
pile
stun.
up.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
I very much like this guy off the pitch. God, we got nothing. Never mind. That kind of sucks. We've only got 3 turns, so we kind of need to get a move on a little bit. You go run down there for a moment.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker. They'll need to get rid of the ball. Now there's pressure on them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Like as I said, I'm not. I just don't agree. I don't agree that it's bad. Plus strength. The plus strength on a big guy thing is kind of. I don't know. I think the problem with plus strength on a big guy, my problem with plus strength on a big guy, is if it's not so much the plus strength on a big guy. It's just that in order to get plus strength on a big guy, you have to roll a 12, and if you roll a 12, you could have had block, which is infinitely more useful than 6 strength. That's why I hate 6 strength on a big guy. If you've already got block, then maybe you could take strength. But even then, once you've already got block, like if you roll another double to get strength, you might as well take like tackle or frenzy or any stuff that would be useful on the big guy. He's actually left us an opportunity to... What's that? 50% with a reroll into a pass for the touchdown. And we can get rid of
Now that's
the
a
Crocs.
holding maneuver, if ever
Maybe,
I
with a
saw
push. Okay, let's do this then.
one. Unity is strength.
Not ideal, but serves a purpose at least.
It'll add to the ball carrier. On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
Oh, what the hell, game?
And the player's free to move.
Like, I know he wasn't in the tackle zone, but still. Help me out a little bit. What the hell is this shit? Oh. Has he even got cheerleaders and coaches? Sorry, if he... Sorry, in that... You know what? If he has got... If this guy has got cheerleaders and coaches, and that was why you were saying his team is bad, then I wholeheartedly apologise and say, you know what? Yes, I agree with you. If he's got cheerleaders and coaches, it's bad.
Thesaurus. They hit hard.
But does he... I didn't even notice that he had cheerleaders and coaches. How do you even tell if he's got cheerleaders or coaches? Or are we just assuming that he has cheerleaders and coaches? I cannot believe he rolled the 6 and intercepted the ball. And now I'm going to get surfed. And all kinds of rubbish. If he's got cheerleaders and coaches, then yeah, cheerleaders and coaches no good. I don't think anyone would argue with cheerleaders and coaches not being any good. From the TV he has, it doesn't add up in your head. Okay, fair enough. In that case, if that is the point, then you know what? I agree with you. I wasn't really paying. I was just looking at his team with the skills he has, and looking at his team, saying, "Well, I don't think his team's terrible." If the whole point of what you're saying is he has cheerleaders and coaches, therefore his team is bad, then I agree with you. Because anyone that buys cheerleaders or coaches is just putting themselves in a hole. But then even then, it kind of depends how many he has. If he has like one cheerleader and one coach, I would also argue that there is a reason why you would have one cheerleader and one coach. Being that if you have one cheerleader and one coach, you can win some kickoff events that you otherwise would draw or not win. But yeah, no, I if that is the point, then fine. Then I don't have a problem with your dislike for his team. What I didn't agree with was talking about his team being bad and then because of TV bloat and stuff like this, because it is based on the skills. If he does have cheerleaders and rerolls, I wish there was a way to look to see if he had cheerleaders and rerolls. I don't think he's got cheerleaders, because if he did have cheerleaders, I think they would show up. It would show up here. I think. I always thought that if you buy cheerleaders, they actually show up on the side of the pitch. But I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. Yeah, no, you know, like everyone knows, I'm always more than happy to say, yeah, you know what, I might have jumped the gun a little bit. But yeah, that's why I don't think he's got cheerleaders, because of
the players arrive to assist their teammates.
Oh, they used to in Championship Edition, but they don't now. Oh, in that case, then yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he does have cheerleaders, and in that case, then I wholeheartedly agree with you. Cheerleaders and coaches are bad. Or, you know, if you buy one, you can make the argument that, okay, I just wanted to buy one. But any more than one, yes, very, very, very bad. Very, very bad. Should not be done.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
That's a dangerous place to be.
Please knock him out or stun him or something. Nah, that's no good. Now that's block versus no block. We'll take that. Not ideal, but we'll take it. That's one dice with a Dauntless, which I'm not overly keen on. Okay. Right, let's see. But you get cheerleaders. No, yeah, like people are saying, you get fan factor. You don't get cheerleaders or coaches. You did not consider him having cash lying around, and that would be a bad decision. Yeah, indeed, that would be a bad decision. Yeah. Although, again, that was if he does have cash lying around, then that would have confused me, because in my head, like I don't assume he's got cash. I'm just looking at his team and thinking, oh, to me his team doesn't look terrible. So let's go. Let's say this then. I will, just to make things clear then. If he has cheerleaders or coaches, or if he has spare cash, which he shouldn't have, then yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. They're all stuff that he shouldn't do. Setting that stuff aside, just looking at his team, what I was doing originally was just looking at his team, looking at the skills he had, and thinking, you know what, I don't actually hate his team. It's not the way I would do it, but I don't hate it. And therefore, I'll be like, you know what, calling it bad is a bit harsh. Which is where I was coming from. So if that makes sense, then that was what I was trying to get across. Ask him if he uses cheerleaders.
About to get punched
Oh, fair enough. There we go. Then.
At the same time.
It's all good.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
There we go. If only the world could run like this. You have a disagreement, you have a discussion, figure out what people are trying to say, and everything works out for the best. One of each.
Nice catch. Now come on, buddy.
Or he picked the ball up. Damn it. Oh, and he made the pass as well. Honestly, this game, aside from all that, now we've got all that out of the way. This game, the bad thing about this game for us is that that 6, honestly, the interception just ruined us. The six to intercept, the straight up natural 6 he rolled, is the difference between 1-1 at half time and 2-0 to him. And 2-0 down with him receiving now, we're in a world of trouble. Like I don't think we're gonna climb out of this hole. That was bad. That 6 was so bad. But yeah, no, I get what you were saying now. I do get what you were saying now. And I don't necessarily. His financial decision. Yeah, maybe he had some extra money then. Yeah, maybe he had some extra money. Because yeah, I wasn't paying attention to his team, like to whether or not his team value worked out. I was just looking at his actual team on the pitch and being like, oh, okay, it's not so bad. Although if he truly does only have one coach and one cheerleader, Again, I don't really hate that. Like, or it's not something that I do. I don't I never buy coaches or cheerleaders, but I do understand the reasoning behind having one of each. And the reasoning behind having one of each is literally just that. Then you get to win kickoff results against people who have none. No cheerleaders or coaches. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't generally do cheerleaders and coaches, but that's it. According to I like the only time I would ever do it is just to buy one of each, literally, just one of each, and then every time there's a kickoff event, which is based on coaches or cheerleaders, you have one and they have none.
I may not be the sharpest spike on the armor, but I'm not
9
that.
fan factor. Has his team played a ton of games then or something? Yeah, maybe it's the fan factor then. Maybe the team's pretty old and he's just got a bunch of... Because doesn't the fan factor go up based on wins and then eventually, you know, he's probably got 90 Oh, no cheerleaders coaches but 200k money. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, it makes sense then. It makes sense. Yeah, it has to be cash. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? And I would wholeheartedly agree that, yeah. I don't think me or anyone else in chat would disagree that having 50k, or basically anyone that has money over 150,000, I think we'd all generally agree that is a mistake. That is definitely a mistake, and I don't think anyone here would do it. Or certainly, when I say anyone here, for anyone that's new to the game and doesn't know why that's a mistake, the reason is because
Well, they're very short, so
in Blood Bowl 2,
quite a few.
any money you have over 150,000 adds to your team value. And obviously, the higher your team value, the better theoretically your team is, and the better teams you play against. You disagree? Do you think there are some... I mean, honestly, I'm actually curious. I'll ask you about that in a minute. Because I do have a question, actually, for chat in general, about the whole 150 thing. You hate it if you want to build your stadium, you can save money over 150k. Yeah, that does suck, actually. Maybe he's doing that then. Maybe he's building his stadium up and just needs the money. But yeah, the conversation, the conversation we was having about the money and that, it's based on that. It's based on the fact that if you have more than 150,000, it adds to your team value. And most of the people who play Blood Bowl a lot would tell you that under no circumstances do you want to have more than 150,000 lying around. Because having the gold is useless, and it's just adding to your team value for nothing. Yeah, I mean, if you're saving for a stadium, and you don't have a choice to do it, I mean, I perfectly get that. I get that. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you was to just say to someone, you know, if someone was sitting there with like 200k gold, most people who play Blood Bowl a lot, if they asked them for help, would say, you know what, you shouldn't have 200. You should just like waste some and then keep it at 150. But yeah, for specific stuff like the stadium, I get why people would want to have more.
If you're going to select a player to do
Want
this,
to have
then
more?
yes, that's
You
the
have
one
coaches
to
and
choose.
cheerleaders.
The coach has my
And again, for anyone that this is probably helpful for anyone that again is new to the game and doesn't, you know, hasn't played a ton of Blood Bowl or didn't play it before Blood Bowl 2. The other part of the conversation we were having about the coaches and the cheerleaders is that generally most coaches that play Blood Bowl a lot, they do not my. Yeah, exactly. The game doesn't really do a good job of explaining, or the game doesn't make mention of cheerleaders and coaches. It just says, oh, you can have cheerleaders and coaches. So if you're new to the game and you had no idea what they were or what they did, you would just buy them because you think, oh, extra coaches, cheerleaders, why not? You know, yeah, Balsham's right. The game doesn't do a very good job of explaining, you know, exactly what they are. And the thing with the cheerleaders and the coaches, let me just... who do I want to blitz with, actually? Frenzy Mighty... I'd kind of like to blitz with Frenzy Mighty Blow guy. And then foul him with Dirty Player guy. Let me just do this.
Haha, here's some friends.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing. Rather than merging than
Oh, we got one.
gonna be here for
Never mind, we got one.
Oh, that looks painful.
Getting rid of a Saurus is great. Unfortunately, honestly, that the sixth interception. Sucks. What do I want to do here? 3, 4, 5. I'll put you there. We're just going to go on his merry way. On his merry way, sorry, should I say. Oh, he's got sure feet and sprint, hasn't he? Yeah, let's do this then. Oh no, not. Let's make him roll some dice, why not? There we go. Right. Okay. Yeah. The thing about the game doesn't really tell you, like, it doesn't really explain coaches and cheerleaders. And what Miras was saying as well is it implies that you can get extra team roles from them, so it makes it look like a good decision to buy a bunch of coaches and stuff like that.
Can be so
The
overrated.
reason why most people who play, I say most, I'm assuming that most people who play Blood Bowl 2 a lot and come from Blood Bowl 1, they don't buy cheerleaders and coaches for this reason. Every single coach and cheerleader you buy, again, adds to your team value. And basically, the higher your team value, the
won't go down.
better teams you will come up against. In theory, like, you can still play against lower value teams or higher value teams, but the higher your team value, the better your team is supposed to be. Is generally the easiest way to explain it. If you've got a team of 1,000 team value, you're fairly new, and if you've got a team of 2,000, your team should be pretty good by then. But when you buy coaches and cheerleaders, every single coach or cheerleader you buy adds to your team value. And the only thing that coaches and cheerleaders do are influence very specific kickoff events. Sometimes when you're playing, you get the kickoff event that says both teams get an extra reroll. I think that's based on how many coaches each team has. So if both team has no coaches, you both get an extra reroll. Or it rolls a dice or something, stuff like that. But the general, without going into too much detail, the general consensus is that coaches and cheerleaders are not worth paying money and having extra team value. Like, they're just not worth it. They do not do enough for your team to make them worthwhile. Yeah, because the kickoff events that actually use them only have a 1 in 12 chance of happening anyway. And then when they do, even if you got an extra reroll, if you've got 9 coaches and added 9, if you've got 4 coaches and 5, say you got 4 coaches and 4 cheerleaders, and the other guy's got no coaches and no cheerleaders, then even if you win an extra reroll during the game, you've made an extra, you've got an extra reroll, great. But the other guy's got 80,000 team value, 80,000 in inducement money, based purely because you've got a bunch of coaches and cheerleaders. And even with the coach and cheerleaders, you can still lose the role. So yeah, without if you was interested in it and you wanted to know more about the general goings on with cheerleaders and coaches, I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff on the internet or articles about it. But the general feeling is that they're just not worth the money. So if you're buying a bunch of them, you're adding a ton of team value to your team, and probably not doing yourself any favours. Would be the quickest way to explain it. So if anyone has any specific questions about them or anything else we've been waffling on about for the past 20 minutes, by all means ask, man. Chat are always happy to help. I'll answer whatever I can ask. But yeah, that's the general consensus is that it's not ideal to buy a bunch of cheerleaders and coaches. Right. That's risky. I'd probably quite happily commit one more guy to this. So at least it's one dice
That's
without
a
me.
holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Is there a... Oh, there is a skink in there. Damn it. Okay, let's do this then.
More the merrier.
That's a strike made with technique and precision.
KO. Do nothing.
Muscle. Size.
You were certainly firing a bunch. No, you don't get cash back for firing them. You don't get cash back for firing them, unfortunately.
Yeah, smells like a good old.
But yeah, that's the
Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
you know what? I'm going to re-roll that. 2 dice. Ah, damn it. We had 2 dice on this guy and didn't get anything out of it.
Go, the little guy.
Oh, go on, get one. What? Yeah, so we didn't get a chance to move him either. But never mind, never mind. But yeah, no, that is the general thing. You don't buy coaches and cheerleaders. Double sculler. I mean, yeah, that is the general thing. But honestly, like the game, cheerleaders and coaches are one of those weird, like not weird. I suppose weird's the wrong word, but they're one of those parts of Blood Bowl that the game really does not explain very well as to why you should or should not take cheerleaders and coaches.
He won't leave him alone
Like,
anytime soon.
the money thing and the cheerleaders and coaches thing are probably the 2 parts of Blood Bowl that, unless someone actually tells you why you shouldn't buy cheerleaders and coaches and why you shouldn't have more than 150,000 in gold, most people just don't know, and the game never ever tells them. So, like if you're sitting there with 300k in the bank and you find yourself coming up against teams that just seem way better than yours and have a bunch of skills, then it's more than likely because you have a bunch of money that is just inflating your team's value. Or you've bought a bunch of cheerleaders and coaches which aren't actually helping you that much. Oh, the double pal. Don't die, Griff. Please don't die. Please don't die, Griff. Oh, thank God for that. I think the last 2 times we've had Griff, he's got injured.
Yep, I reckon that's what he'd say if he could talk.
Each kick-off rank is a 5 in 36 chance of occurring. Oh, okay. That I did not know. He did the 1 dice. He just straight up 1 dice me. Never mind. That sucks quite a bit. Now he gets to protect.
Come on, guys. Team spirit is the key. Well, except for me, obviously.
Oh, I was hoping for another both down there. What's that? Does that make you... with the troll and 3... Oh, right. So roll of the conversation was happening when you see it. You have an Orc team with a dodge plus strength blitzer, a mighty blow blitzer, a guard blitzer, a block black Orc, and an accurate thrower. No, I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I mean... honestly, what you've done is pretty much the way I would build an Orc team. Like, the... I don't think that's remotely bad.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
Go on, get an injury. That's my frenzy guy.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
If ever I needed a pal.
Come on, guys. Together. With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time. The attacker has an assist.
That was risky.
Now let's go with that. Yeah, no, I would have. Sorry, I better not go back to. You get good luck with stat rolls, but it always gets them early, so inflates your TV. Yeah, the stat thing. The stat thing is a weird one. I mean, different people like different things. A lot of it depends on the pieces. Like on an orc team, like when I play orcs, I don't play with a troll and I don't play with goblins. So my orc team is very much just black orcs, blitzers, a thrower, and lineman. But on an orc team with the stat ups, like I would very much like blitzers. I would take any stat ups. Like the blitzers, I would take strength or agi on an orc blitzer. I would quite happily take any stat ups on an orc blitzer. On black orcs, I would probably only take strength. On linemen, I probably wouldn't take anything. Maybe. There is an argument to be made for maybe taking strength on a lineman to have an extra strength 4 guy. But is it bad to have excessive rerolls? Again, the reroll thing is not the same, but very similar to the coaches thing. Like every single reroll you buy adds to your team value. I normally, on virtually every team I play, only buy 3 rerolls. Like that is kind of the only thing that I generally play 3 rerolls, unless maybe I'm playing like Wood Elves or something, and then I might only play with 2, but never ever more than 3.
That player's like a streak of lightning.
Other people might have different ideas about how many rerolls you should take, but I personally only play with 3.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the
Anything
border of the pitch.
more than 3
The player gets pushed into the crowd.
is just, again, like look at it this way. If you've got, you could have like a 1000 TV, like a brand new Chaos team. It's like when you see these Chaos teams that have like 5 rerolls. Like if you've got a brand new Chaos team with 5 rerolls, and another guy's only got 3 rerolls, then his team's basically the same as yours, but with a bunch of skills. 3, I mean 4 maybe. I could definitely see some people doing 4 if they were, you know, new to the game or whatever. But yeah, definitely. Damn it, he's got sidestep, hasn't he? Never mind. Yeah, I mean, on Chaos specifically, there is definitely an argument to be made for a Chaos team having maybe more than 3 rerolls. And then once they level up and get some block to make their blocks a little bit more reliable, then you could maybe go back down to 3. Because Chaos kind of need a lot of rerolls early on purely because they have no skills, they have no block or anything, they have no sure hands to pick the ball up. So Chaos specifically, you could definitely take some. And again, like on Wood Elves, on some of the Elves teams, you could maybe get by with less early on. Because, one, you have a lot of built-in rerolls for everything. And two, you have a lot of built-in rerolls for everything. And two, you know, so... And you kind of only fail a lot of the stuff you're going to do on one, so maybe you don't need as many. Don't think we can stop that guy now. Oh, unless. Maybe we get close enough with a chain push.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Now that's a real mess.
Yeah, that actually went okay. What do I want to do here? Do I need to reroll this? No, I probably don't.
Come on, guys.
I need to mark this
Who's
guy.
in the title? Let's see some blood in Blood Bowl.
Okay. Okay, well that's about as good as we can make it there. So we'll see what happens. I mean, he can quite easily make this. It's not hard for a skink to do these because of the stunty and the ignoring tackle zones. So it's basically just like a 67 with a reroll, and then and then another 67, or maybe an 83. I don't know. No, maybe it's... Oh, the double skull. There's his reroll. Which means if he does make the dodge now, he can't dodge one and then reroll. Which is kind of good for us. Either way, like that interception, that 6, the interception just killed us. Absolutely killed us. Poor old Detlef. We got Detlef as a loner, and we bought him because he got the MVP. But since we got him, he hasn't really managed to do anything. Yeah, 3+ leader is definitely way better than anything else. Because if you've got a guy with passing access, even if you give him block, like if you're playing a team with a thrower, even if you give him block, then
they're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. There's no harm in making a block on the ball.
Yeah, the interception just ruined our chances.
That's kind of the point.
Like, honestly, we kind of screwed up. Like, we screwed up with the double skull. Like, we re-rolled the 2 dice on a skink, and we got double skulled, which is bad. Maybe if we actually score right this second. Oh, game. I really wanted to save that reroll.
The ball goes long. Is someone going to catch it?
Like, it's unlikely that this makes us win. Oh, what? It's only a 4+ with a reroll. God damn it, game. But yeah, most of the time I would say 3 rerolls. And like, honestly, more than that is what Eldin said is basically the right way to go about it. If you find yourself playing and a lot of the time at the end of the half you still have 1 reroll left or 2 rerolls left, you've got too many. 3 is pretty much the magic number as far as rerolls go. It's a shame. It's a shame. If we could have made that score to run Griff down. Yeah, I think Griff had already moved this turn. I think. Maybe, maybe not. No, maybe he hadn't. I don't know. We could have run him down the pitch and Hail Mary pass, but honestly, Griff has catch, so we had a 50% pass with a built-in reroll into like an 83% catch with a built-in reroll. Like we should have, we kind of should have made that work. Yeah, let's just see if we can do some Griff nonsense and see what happens.
I'd call it stealing if I cared about it.
There we go. Okay. So a couple more turns. Like, again, it's unlikely we're going to actually manage to get a draw, but we'll try. We do what we can. What we really need is like a...
Dodged several potential tripping hazards to get that touchdown.
What we really need is a riot or a pitch invasion. Or maybe a blitz. A blitz might work if we're lucky. But we're going to have to basically put strength 4 guys on the wings.
Ball back to the winning team again.
With other guys behind them. And then see if we can just tie up a bunch of guys and see. Where's kick guy? Griff doesn't have catch. Does he not have catch? Oh, you know what? My bad then. I could have sworn Griff had catch. I must be going mental. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should have. I don't know. He's actually 4 though, isn't he? So wouldn't the catch have been 83% anyway? I don't know. Maybe it would have been better to do the Hail Mary pass. Oh, damn it. Quick snap's no good. Yeah, a blitz we would have had a shot. A blitz we might have had a shot.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jump?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh,
yeah, that's Cheese X. You get that a lot. Like, honestly,
don't do it again. I hate bad.
Like, if the game goes badly and you find yourself in a position where you have to do ridiculous stuff to even have a chance of winning, if that ridiculous stuff so happens to work, then so be it. What can you do? It's not your fault. Yeah. And Balshab, see you later on, my man. I hope your flight's okay. You have a good one. I kinda like staying awake before I have to go on a plane so that I can try and sleep on the plane. It's always good. Unfortunately, he has rerolls and we don't. We would kind of need him. We would kind of need him to try and pick up the ball and screw it up, or roll like some skulls. Not quite skulls. Like a pass to a Mino with a 5+ cash into a blitz to score, for instance. Yeah. Your cat doesn't like me. Oh, I don't really feel bad. Like, I don't hate cats. I do not hate cats, but I'm not like well, actually, I say that. I never considered myself a cat person. Like, never ever, never. Like, just didn't. Like, cats don't interest me. I had a dog. I loved my dog. I like dogs. I'm a dog person. You like dags? Do you like dags? But I will say that we had a kit. My brother bought a kitten for his little girl, little baby kitten. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea, but he bought a kitten for my niece, his daughter, when she was like 3, and he was like, oh, you know what? Like, we'll get her a kitten. She really wants a kitten. Well, she was like 3 or just about to turn 4. And I really don't know why he thought it was a good idea, but she was only young. She's not old enough to know to be careful or to, she was a bit too rough. And he was like, we can't keep the kitten. So they found someone else to take the kitten. And the kitten ended up staying with us for a few days.
I reckon
And I'd
that's
never
what
ever
he'd
been a
say
cat
if he
person
could
until we
talk.
had the kitten for a few days. And I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. Because the little cat would just sit in my lap and purr away while I was watching telly and that. But that's because it was a kitten. There's very much the. I was very aware that if I ever had a cat of my own, it'd be great when it's a kitten, but then it would eventually grow up to be a cat. And like you say, cats are arseholes. So yeah, I'm much more of a dog person.
They're just too fast.
I do like
Break
dogs.
some legs, please.
Do you like
It's too
dogs?
speedy for my eyes.
Like what? Getting to fun when you don't have to
Didn't
care
see
for
the
them.
ponies
Yeah,
around him, did
there
he?
is that, and when you never know where they are because they're all wandering around. He's actually given me a shot at this, which is weird, to be honest. Like we could do going for it, really, but you love cats, but you never decided to get one. But when a lost kitten sits outside the window crying, it's kind of hard to say no. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I mean, if I ever, oh, that's too many going for it. What do we need to do here? We need to knock him. If we knocked him that way, we could make a straight. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this thing. What we want to do. So a guy here. Like he's probably not. Maybe this is unnecessary. I don't know. It's 2 dice, and all we need is a push. Like a push. Oh damn it! You know what? I've done it wrong. No, now there's no point anyway, because I'm gonna have to.
This could be fun, especially if the
No
ball
game,
holder
no.
goes down.
Oh, we've got tackle. Please stun him. Please stun him. Please stun him. Stun him. Stun him. Stun him. Stun him.
Down the ball carrier before he
Yes!
gets moving up the field. Blood Bowl.
Hang on, did you see that? Ah, we call
Okay.
that Knuffles' kiss.
Phase 1. Phase 1 down. Oh, it's a shame the ball went that way. But that is phase 1 out of the way. We'll take that. We'll take that. Because it just means he can't reach. Oh. This guy can reach maybe? Oh. Oh, let's see what happens. God, this would be spectacular. Unfortunately, with a couple of going for it, he can just pick the ball up and run away again. But at least we have a chance.
Bigger they are.
At least we have a chance.
They punch.
Well, the reason why it's kind of hard, kind of annoying that the ball went. Like, I don't mind that the ball scattered that way. I just would have loved it to have been next to this guy still, so that he couldn't. Because he could probably just run around and pick the ball up again with the skink. We really need him to fail the pickup. Oh, and this is hurting. Like, we need our guys to stay on their feet. But either way, at least we've got a chance. We've got no re-rolls, so we could just fail the pickup and that would be the end of it.
That's gonna
But
hurt in the morning.
God, this is a 1 dice. A 1 dice. Please game. Yes! Double 1. Double 1. Double 1. Double 1. Double 1. Double 1. Damn you, game. Oh, I thought we was going to get the skull there for a minute. Yeah, see? Oh, and he made the pickup as well, you dick. I hate you, game. Right. Now we've got to roll a bunch of dice.
Here comes the last chance.
Oh, did he actually throw it? You are kidding me.
And this is a home run.
Okay then. Right. Oh, well. Which way round do we do this? Oh, well, we have to make the block anyway. Ah, never mind. Sod it. It's a skull. What does it matter? What does it matter? Yes, the game... There's no point thinking about it. We rolled a skull. We rolled a skull. And, like, it would have been rough because we needed to make a 1 dice block. The pickup would have been fine because we had the thrower there. We basically needed to make a block and a dodge and a catch. But never mind. Never mind. Whoa. God, we've had some rough games. We were doing really well, and then we've just taken a beating today. Taken a beating. But again, no miss next games, which is good. Onwards we go. When Nuo